we have the tendency to fear what we don't know. And just a simple example is how we can walk down a trail in the middle of the day and feel completely safe. And if we walk down the same trail after night has fallen, the smallest sound will frighten us, will scare us. What we're afraid of is what we can't see. And I think the same phenomenon applies to how we often fear the other. How we sometimes, not even necessarily wanting to, show type of xenophobia. And it's perhaps not the person itself we fear, but it's everything we don't know about them. We're not familiar with their culture. We don't know their language. How do we change our mentality about this? How do we change the way we feel or think about this? It can be as simple as taking the time to ask how they're doing, to get to know them, to invite them for a cup of coffee, a cup of tea. When we travel to other places, when we learn about other cultures, suddenly the thing we don't know becomes something that grows familiar to us, just like the people that we didn't know, the new neighbors, and suddenly they become a potential friend. It's so beautiful how even learning a language just opens doors, it opens hearts, and suddenly instead of even being afraid about what they might be saying about us in language we don't know, we can suddenly communicate with them. We're on the same level as them, and instead of seeing the other to fear, we see somebody that is just like you and me. That fear falls away. But it takes us being willing to open those doors, being willing to take the time to get to know the other, so they're no longer a xenos, a stranger.